Hey guys, Button25 here playing KSP once again. Today, I'm going to be disabling grid fins. Okay, now that the grid fins are disabled, we will be launching the SpaceX Falcon 9 with JCSat-14. Of course, they will be attempting to land the booster on a barge. Of course, the way this is going and the amount of fuel I have to make it work, to have enough fuel to propel it into space, but still have enough, so what I would consider enough to maneuver onto a barge. You would just be landing on land, so that's what we're doing. So, engine ignition. Liftoff. Yep. Also, the fairings don't work because they require the old school fairings plugin, which has not been updated, so I just replace it with that. And we're back. Sorry, phone call. Right, engine's full throttle. First, I'm keeping my eye on the fuel tank. So there's JCSat-14, whereas the real one is much bigger, where the fairing can fit a bus. Also, Falcon Heavy, it can carry 2 tons to Pluto. Yeah, just thought I'd mention that. Question: can the Falcon Heavy launch? Can this mod's Falcon Heavy launch 2 tons to Elu? I remember the mod developer has commented on one of my videos, so maybe he or she, I think it's a he, but I wouldn't bet on it. Would, if they see this video, do you think it's possible to launch 2 tons to Elu on a Falcon Heavy? Good question. Yes. Okay, just for comparison, New Horizons, which flew by Pluto recently, was launched atop an Atlas V. That thing weighed 400 kilos. That's basically that's less than a quarter of what Falcon Heavy can lift. Right, hold on. I apologize. Begin concentration. So yeah, I don't have FMRS either, but fingers crossed we will have enough thrust. We'll have enough time to get up to apoapse and circularize. I don't know why it says that. Why do we need all that? It's kind of just confusing me. Wait, show actuation toggles. Well, roll doesn't really matter. I'm going to wait until we cut the engine to decouple the fairing. As you can see, yeah, JCSat-14 is really small compared to the real thing. RCS on. What the heck is... I'll enable RCS for you to maintain the proper orientation. But yeah, I know that says it will land on the water, but I tested it. If that test is incorrect, well then again, by the time we will probably land because of the drag. I'm going to attempt to do a 3-engine landing burn like I did it on SES-9. Now prepare for engine ignition. Also, yeah, Real Plume now works with these, which is, yeah, you know, it's a bit glitchy on this engine, but heck, it's awesome. I really like it. But anyway, even if that stage is not enough, we can do something of a re-entry burn, which the real one is going to do. It's going to kind of fire the engine during the re-entry to use the kind of plume as a heat shielder. Something along those lines, because of course it's coming in a hell of a lot faster because it doesn't have the required fuel to slow down. I really hope SpaceX will have a webcast. Will be broadcasting landing, like they did for CRS-8. Yeah, CRS-8. Now, good enough. Switch 2. And all hell is about to break loose! Am I correct? I am correct! Quick! Actually, we are above the heating region. Alright, press 1 and then perform a re-entry burn. Oh, that's so pretty. How are we doing? Oh, great. This is brilliant. I'm just trying to land. How much fuel? Ooh, we'll be cutting it. In all honesty, at this point, drag is all I can count on. Oh yeah, don't go for orbit, go for surface. But yeah, fingers... Well, in all honesty, I think we might have to say goodbye to that 3-engine landing burn. We're doing just your normal 1-engine landing burn, which is something like this might do. The real one might do. Yeah, as you can see, we did kill off most of the velocity. Seriously, I test... Well... Yeah, we will definitely be landing on land. If you look kind of along there, since it's pointing retrograde, yeah, you can see we will be landing on the coast. Fingers crossed, no crazy, crazy terrain. With 400 units, I should easily be able to land. Yeah. I'm pretty sure if SpaceX had the opportunity to have a downrange landing area, they would go for it. So, let's say they refurbished Omelek to launch Falcon 9s, which they almost certainly will not do, because Omelek is in the middle of nowhere. But if they do, there's plenty of atolls around that area, so maybe they could refurbish. Maybe they could build a landing pad on one. Who knows? Of course, that would still be better than landing on a barge. And how's the terrain? Well, fire the engine, drop the gear. Basically, cut. Because I have to be a lot. I'm being very careful. Okay, I know. Oh, we're lucky. We're landing on literally the only flat area here. There we go. And down. Well, that's... Oh. It's walking. There. Now how is this? Switch to? Oh god. It just froze at probably the worst moment. No, hyper edit, no. Yeah, I said orbited. Maneuver platter. I think it's 2868.75. Yeah, we just set it. Oh no, change apoapsis. Where is it? Change apoapsis to 2. It's easier to do that. 2868.75. How much delta V does the stage have? Enough. It has enough. Also, yeah, the kind of the guidance system is a bit weirdly placed inside that, but that's due to having to replace the fairing. Oh, engine on. course, this is basically the same engine that is on the first stage, except for the larger engine bell. Because it is a Merlin 1D vacuum, so maybe there are a few modifications, but the base structure is the same. And of course, since this does have liquid oxygen tanks, it actually does have quite a bit of on-orbit life, but it would not, I'm pretty sure it would not have enough to go up to apogee and burn. Now prepare for engine cutoff. Now we'll enter. I think it's referred to as a barbecue, as like either a thermal roll or a barbecue roll. I've heard ULA referred to as a barbecue roll, and SpaceX have mentioned it, but I'm not sure. It's basically to spin it up just for thermal reasons and then separate. No. Wait, what? Oh, right. It does have the ability. There. Infinite electricity off. We will lose control for a moment, but then the solar array will get oriented towards the sun, and we have control. Let's extend that panel. Also activate the engine. Is okay. I'll now extend that antenna. We're doing this one by one. Of course, please note this is not the real. This is probably. Oh, this is not exactly the real thing. Add the next step. Of course, JCSat belongs to a Japanese company. I'm pretty sure it's called JCSat. Oh, we forgot to deploy one. That's okay, we'll deploy that. I don't know what that button does. See, this is what I like. So let's just say I need... Like, there are some crucial information I need. And it's going to say time warp 1 and extend. There we go. So it's going to be a 1 minute burn, which is yep. Make that a 3 minute burn. Wait, what? Oh right, yeah, it misjudged that, not that. Okay. Huh. I don't know. Now time acceleration. Yeah, you can see there is an off-center center of thrust. Or an off-center center of mass, probably because of those fuel tanks, so this thing is having to pitch down. That's okay. Honestly, if I'd want to, I could have moved the engine over slightly, but that you know, if it can be compensated for, then it only adds another thing that could fail. We're burning through quite a bit of our fuel just for this burn. Alright, 20 seconds left, so I'm going to drop out of warp. Also, this will be launching tomorrow morning at 5. Well, the launch window opens at 5:22 GMT, which for anybody living in England or Ireland is 6:22 because, of course, we're in summertime. And that means summertime's don't even know. Technically, it is summer, but I would not call this summer. I would not call this summer, but yeah. Anyway, guys, that was JCSat-14. I'm Bot1925. Goodbye.